I did a video about sharks and some misconceptions and actual facts about sharks. And one of the facts that I mentioned was that a statistic that's often given that's actually inaccurate is that you're twice as likely, or 10 times as likely, or 15 times as likely, depending on the source that you use. You're up to 15 times as likely to be killed by a coconut as you are by a shark. And this is actually an urban legend. It has no basis in actual fact, and that's what I'm going to talk about today, is the fascinating coconut. All right, a little bit of background. Coconuts grow on coconut palm trees that can grow up to a height of about 98 feet. They are found throughout the tropics and subtropics of the world. An actual coconut can get up to about 4.4 pounds in weight. So where does this inaccurate statistic of you're 15 times as likely to be killed by a coconut as a shark come from? In 1984, a gentleman by the last name of Bars did a study titled Injuries Due to Falling Coconuts. What it lacks in imagination, it makes up for in accurate describing of the article. He was located in New Zealand and conducted this study over a period of time in New Zealand. In this study, he cites 9 specific injuries related to falling coconuts. One of the injuries resulted in a fatality. Other people took this study and speculated based on the one actual death reported by Bars and the assumption that there was a similar rate in other countries around the world with coconut palm trees. Based on Bars's report and this assumption of a similar rate, they came up with the statistic that there are 150 coconut falling related deaths in humans a year. This has not actually been found to be true. The fact that this statistic has not been verified in any way, shape, or form has not stopped it from becoming an urban legend. It has been cited on several news programs and travel industries to allay the fears of tourists who are worried about shark attacks. Now, these tourists are not only worried about shark attacks, they're also worried about falling coconuts. And with signs like this, who can blame them? In 2002, as a result of this study and subsequent urban legend, Queensland, Australia actually had all of the coconut palm trees on their public beaches removed in order to prevent any coconut falling related deaths. In Hawaii, there's actually a state ordinance that all coconut palm trees in public areas, or that can be accessed by the public, need to be trimmed of their coconuts on a regular basis to prevent said coconut falling related deaths. While there have been coconut falling related deaths in the world, it is nowhere near the rate of 150 a year. All that being said, the velocity of a falling coconut weighing about 4.4 pounds when it hits the ground would be roughly 50 miles per hour, which would have an impact force of about 2,200 pounds. So I would have to agree with Bars that being hit by a falling coconut is not funny at all. So here are some actual coconut facts to go with the myth. Coconut water can be used as a substitute for blood plasma, and actually was used as such for emergency transfusions in tropical and subtropical countries in World War II. Coconut meat itself has no smell. The smell that we associate with coconuts was manufactured in order to sell coconut-related items, such as body lotion, soap and shampoo, candles and room spray, and so on and so forth. In some countries that have coconut palm trees, they have actually raised and trained monkeys to harvest the coconuts. The coconut water that is so popular right now is obtained from young coconuts, whereas the coconut meat and coconut milk is actually harvested from fully grown coconuts. Thanks for joining me for Fascinating Fact Friday. I'll see you tomorrow for Sock Puppet Saturday. Bye.